It wouldn't. I mean, the thing is that it could arguably be more expensive if they have to pay their employees like healthcare and all that kind of stuff. The thing is that they need to pay people a living wage. Like, it's just, you can't go around it because you're saying, well, they decided to. We can't allow people to decide, like, nope, I'm the lowest bidder. I am fine with taking literal trash as wages. And people saying, well, that's what the market decided. It's just dumb. It's dumb as shit. That's basically what the proposition's allowing for, is it's allowing for companies like Uber and literally any, well, not literally any other, but it would open the gate for other places as well to sort of sidestep labor laws by calling people contractors when they absolutely aren't. What's funny is I know a couple people who do contract work, and they were afraid of it at first because they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna get less things because the people who I you know, work for and get the contract work for it are more scared. It's gonna be more of a liability if I work more from them." And they just got like hired full time, and they are not hired full time, but they got hired through them to work part time, and they still do their other contract stuff to the other person. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If your service is needed, they will pay for it. And the issue that we have right now in the US is there's so many people who are like, well, if the service is needed, then you'd get paid for it instead of the other way around. You know what I mean? Uber drivers are not a gray area. Uber drivers 100%, or not Uber drivers, but Uber in general is a bullshit system that never should have been allowed in the first place, and we're just now seeing the consequences of it. Uber, in pretty much every single area, side-skirted taxi laws by pretending that they weren't taxis when they were. Uber from day one should have been considered a taxi service, and many places tried to do this, and many places did do it. And in those places, either one, Uber isn't there, or if it's busy enough, Uber just was like, oh, okay, we'll do what we can to run in the city. And it ended up working out for them because the money was there. But essentially, what a bunch of countries decided to do was say, yeah, you guys are smart, you pretended not to be something that you clearly were. And it basically let them sidestep decades of regulation around the taxi company to protect drivers. And people were like, huh, this is cheaper and easier to use. I like this. And I'm not here to like defend Yellow Cab or whatever other taxi companies are out there. Like, most of those are shit and they're super expensive with their prices. But at the same time, Uber had a great idea. Just make them follow the law that was already put in place. It's not that difficult. Even taxi drivers now are paid less despite more people using taxi/ride-sharing services. The average driver for that makes far less than they did before. It's an absolute bullshit system. It's like somebody doing surgery, but it's like, oh no, I wanted to cut a person open anyways and remove their liver. It doesn't matter that I'm not a doctor. It's like, bullshit. No, there's clear laws for these things. Just make people follow them. But they didn't. And so now you get this kind of stuff where rideshare can pretend to be something that it's not. It's just a taxi service. They are only hemorrhaging money from things like research and development for the future. If they were to just do their service, their actual rideshare service is making money, which is why saying that they are hemorrhaging money is misleading. Most of where they're losing money is legal battles and self-driving car stuff. But they're making a lot of money. No, they're not going to. It's clear that they had a... Fuck, dude. It's clear that Uber is a great service in terms of the idea. Like, why did a taxi company not have this same idea where you could see where the taxis were? In a lot of ways, I kind of get it, but it just was stupid of taxi companies to not have it. And from what I understand, some taxi companies are doing it, but they can't even afford mostly to make that investment because Uber and Lyft's putting them out of business. Maybe. Nice. But they are 100% not going out of business. Neither is Lyft. Some of the other ones will definitely. Yeah, they do. Taxi companies have more overhead. Uber will have cars in the future, is the thing. Their plan is to self-own a bunch of self-driving cars. They've been very upfront about that being their plan. I will say the one thing I really like about things like Uber and Lyft is when you go to a different country and you just already have the app for it and they already have it, like, it's very nice to use Uber in Mexico City. Apparently it's like people agree in general that it's like the safest way to get around there. But other places in Mexico like Cabo and Puerto Vallarta, they don't have it there because of taxi companies basically fought against it. The biggest issue is that they are lying about it. It's just a fraud. It's a lie. And I don't know how it's polling, but I have a feeling it's gonna pass because a lot of people here, people think of California as this like progressive paradise, but that's not what California is like in the slightest. People like Bernie Sanders and healthcare because he is like a efficient, liberal in a lot of ways. People in California see things as efficient or inefficient. Talking about California Democrats, at least. And that was what Bernie Sanders was over other people. It's why, what's-his-face, Bloomberg did so well here. It's because Bloomberg is seen as, like, somebody who is very pragmatic, even though he's not. He's a dickhead. But anyways, the way that a lot of people see this law is that basically California is trying to control contract work and force them to work into ways they don't want to, and that it is hurting the employees. And that's the way that it is getting sort of twisted. So you basically have a bunch of Republicans who don't want the restriction anyways. And then you have just a bunch of idiot Democrats who think like, why are you hurting the choice of people who just want a side hustle? I think at the end of the day, it's gonna pass. And they put in an insane amount of money for it. Not bad, actually. I'm surprised that it's a 224 exit there. I guess I only had that one death on 414. Republicans just hate. I guess that's true. Republicans want to restrict the hell out of it, out of Google and Facebook, but it's different. On Twitter, what Republicans seem to want to do is take away the regulation that gives the right for Twitter to self-regulate. And Yoshi, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the raid. It actually showed up this time. I hope Twitch fixed it. That's sick. Hope your stream was good, though. Oh yeah, 100%. Toho. Bloomberg campaign was so sad, but yeah, I just, if Prop 22 gets passed here, I'm just gonna be so mad because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how like it shouldn't. I have a feeling it'll go to the California Supreme Court anyways, because I don't think that what they're trying to do, like with the letter of the actual proposition, is legal. But either way, as much as I love the idea of Uber and Lyft, fuck Uber and Lyft. What shitty companies. Cool. Alright, gotta remember that I'm doing the slower strat. Nice. Yeah, basically, Toho. Oh, heck yeah, I want to become famous. You love to see it. My time to shine is here. Oh no, that was a slow turnaround. Made the choice easy. Ah, that's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Está bien. Solo un muertísimo. I don't know the name. I don't know the word for death. Only one death. It's okay. Let's get the fast cycle here. Make up some time. Sick. Alright, let's just do really well here, and I should still be able to save a good amount of time. Ah! Oh! This is the run, let's go! Let's go! That shouldn't have worked, but it did. Nice, thank you, Fims. Sick. All right, cool. All right, that's cool. That's fine. I actually like that. Loses a good amount of time, but like, I know for sure that I'm getting the strat kind of thing. Alright, cool. I am saving, it looks like about 3 seconds here, so I'll be in the green. I could probably technically PB with a 3 cycle, but let's not get a 3 cycle. Okay, bad start. Can still 2 cycle, I guess. Ah! Let's go. Right here, right here, right here. Let's go! Alright. This is spooky, dude. Alright, let's go. Let's get it. Nice. Cool. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whew, good bonk. Gonna wait this go. Wait for this to go. It's a bit slow. That's fine. Nice. Okay. Nice. All right, cool. All right, let's finish this. Can't believe Neo Aoshi blessed the run. Thank you so much. All right. The night core wore off. All right, one more scary thing. Let's wait a little bit. Okay. We're okay. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh. Thank you so much for the GGs. Oh my God. Definite Pogmo moment for sure.